Okay. So last time we did level up and all of the downtime activities. Here we go. Fowles get an interview. He isn't sure how it went yet. Rigsby worked on a feat and sold some stuff. Morn worked on a feat and got a bunch of things priced. Vesper started working at her new job and did very well at it. And Watcher obtained the livestock manifesto. Then we jumped ahead a little bit in time to you guys on the road headed for Waterdeep, where you had been asked by some traveling merchants to save their children from some plants, and we killed all the plants, and that was the end of the session. So I'll do the theme song, and then we'll flash back to before you guys left. Okay, I'm just taking a quick note for myself on a couple of things. Oh, she's typing. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, I'll wait to do this part for her to get here.
All right.
Sorry's
So
not
do we
enough.
get?
She has to send us all baked goods again. What was your question?
So do we really need to exchange gold for children? Can't we just keep the children?
I mean, you're a lot stronger than them, so if you want to keep their children, I mean, they can't stop you, I guess. But I didn't realize it was going to be that kind of campaign.
How many hit points did you have left at the end of that fight, Morn?
Half. I had 26, but then we long rested, I think. So.
Well, no. As soon as you suggest that, Rigsby just ends you. So.
Oh, I know that wasn't Morn.
I know. I was thinking it.
And you can't kill me. I just roll natural 20s on my death saves.
That's right.
All the time.
Yeah, but then I have advantage to hit you, and eventually I'll get you down, and then I'll just kill you.
Yeah. I'll just banish you and then run away.
All right. Okay. No team killing.
No.
There was something I was going to look up, and I have no clue what it was. So I can't remember. How you feeling, Kristen?
I'm okay. It was awful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How's Tyler doing?
Much better. He didn't have quite the same set of symptoms that I did. I had a fever. He's actually a big baby, but I'll let him defend himself at some point. But I had a fever for like 4 days, and I think he only had it for like a couple hours. But he had the body aches and joint pain, and I didn't, so just kind of different.
Yeah, whenever the kids get sick, I tell my wife, you better hope you're the one that gets sick.
Yeah. Yeah. That resonates with me deeply.
Just a heads up, my headset is shitting the bed currently. I'm not really sure why.
The headset?
Yeah, it was working fine before, but it's literally repeatedly disconnecting and turning itself off now.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty shit actually.
Well, I am sorry I'm late. I'm
Yeah,
here.
what the fuck?
I just lost track of time. There's no
Ew.
excuse.
Oh
There's
my
no
God,
excuse.
okay. Well, we did the recap and we listened to the theme song, so you missed out on that.
Okay.
Tyler, are you ready?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I've plugged it in now, so it's plugged to the PC. Let's see what it goes.
Okay. All right, me. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's how I did this. That's so stupid. Okay. I'm such a nerd. All right. As you collect your 500 gold piece reward, Morn thinks back to the beginning of this adventure 2 weeks ago. Morn had been studying texts on the creation of ghosts. He's determined that unintentional ghosts are often created when a fiercely emotional spirit is left with unfinished business, frequently involving vengeance. As he finishes his notes on one book and turns to pick up the next, the air around him suddenly chills, and a cloud of bluish vapor shimmers across the nearby shelf. The lights, which are continual flame spells, flicker. The vapor turns to mist, rises and grows, then coalesces into the vague form of a young woman, a translucent spirit wearing a servant's uniform and bearing the symbol of a tree outlined by a rising sun on her shoulder. Apparently, I have a handout to share here. Share button. Jump in, convert, show to players. All. There we go.
Oh.
Okay.
That's freaky.
Okay. The figure weeps aloud, tears running down her cheeks. She opens her mouth as if to speak, which reveals that her tongue is gone. Moaning in anguish, she reaches toward Morn. Then the mist shreds away to nothing, and the spirit fades. You'd be intrigued, but this is the third book today that manifested a ghost.
A different ghost?
Yes, I'm making light of the fact that you're looking through ghost books and like, yeah, every now and then a ghost appears, like whatever. What I mean is, Morn shakes it off as just another book with a ghost in it.
Oh.
You take a look and read the title. It's called Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor. And I'll share that now. Let's see. Bang. There's the book.
Did I recognize the symbol? The tree outlined by the rising sun?
Make an intelligence check.
Feel called out by that.
There's like other information here you're not supposed to have. I don't know why.
Yeah. Nope. 10.
So don't read the book.
Whoa.
Just hold on a second. Let me delete this shit out of here. I don't know. This was in the player thing, and then it's got all this non-player shit.
For some reason, I can't click on anything on the home screen either.
Are you double clicking?
Maybe not.
I made that mistake at first too.
Yup, it's working.
I was very frustrated until
Okay.
Joe was like, "Just double click."
Yeah, so now all you can see is the book and the ghost. That's what you're supposed to be able to see. Okay. The book is leather bound with brass corner fittings and an intricately carved brass clasp that holds the book shut. Embossing on the cover depicts the same symbol as seen on the ghost's uniform, which, with a 10, Morn does not recognize. It is a lemon tree with the rising sun behind it. Let's see here. Make a religion check for me, Morn. You determined from the ghost that it appeared and disappeared. You determined from its demeanor that the ghost appeared to be asking for help. It doesn't seem dangerous. And opening the book and flipping through it, it appears that this is probably the ghost's diary. The book's title appears handwritten on the first page and is not on the cover. There are a handful of blank pages at the end, and the completed pages are filled with handwriting that starts out crude but slowly becomes more elegant, hinting that it was produced by a person learning to write who then practiced their writing by keeping the diary. The pages of the book are a mixture of exercises, drawings, and diary entries. The earliest bear nothing but repetitions of the name Sarah. There are lists of household chores, pending activities, shopping lists, and names, which take up a full third of the book. Eventually, the book's content shifts to a first-hand account of the life of Sarah, who describes herself as a servant in the Waterdeep manor of Lord Vialis Yellowcrest and Lady Maria Yellowcrest. I'll post those names for you, but I'm sure there's another handout I'm going to be sharing soon. The diary entries are not on consecutive pages, and most of them are undated. In addition to writing about her daily obligations and life in the manor, Sarah also wrote about Lady Maria, who came from outside Waterdeep and empathized with Sarah's lack of education. Lady Maria's genuine affection for Sarah led her to teach the young servant to write and to give her the leather-bound book, which became the diary. The last entries do have dates, but only the year, 1487. There is a distinct change in tone. Sarah worries about the strange conduct of Lord Yellowcrest and his habit of spending too much time with ancient books in his study. The final diary entry reads as follows. I stole close to Lord Vialis today and saw that he had chalked a circle marked with strange runes across the floor of his study. A puddle spread within the circle and appeared to me as bubbling blood. Lord Vialis stood next to it motionless, one of his vial books in hand, and muttered something I could not hear. I slipped away quickly, though I fear he might have heard me this time. I have never been so scared, but I must tell Lady Maria what I've seen. Following this text is a drawing of the old tome Lord Vialis was reading. The book's cover features a monstrous creature with a bulbous head, long arms, tentacles for legs, and multifaceted eyes. Finally, there is a sketch of the rune-marked circle. Make an Arcana check. You recognize the circle as a ritual casting of Contact Other Plane. I am now going to share documents with everyone with a summary of your pre-existing knowledge on this topic. So, Falsk info, show to Tyler and make him an observer. Did that pop up to only Falsk?
Yes.
Nobody else had something pop up?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay. Vesper is next. Okay. Followed by Watcher. Let me know
Ooh.
if something you're not supposed to see pops up. Let's see. It said Watcher. That's Carly. Go. And these should be popping up on the main page as things you can access now too. Morn. That would be Dave. And Rigsby. That's gonna be Josh.
Ooh.
Okay.
got it.
That is everything each of you know on this topic. Next. Okay. So Morn, you can take the wheel.
Um,
'Cause you found this by yourself. So do what you're gonna do. Whatever that might be.
um, I'll go back and try to recreate or get back to the page that I was reading where she popped up to see if she pops up again.
You turn to that page, and just doing that doesn't appear to do anything.
Hmm. Uh, let's see. Not sure if this would work. Oh, I guess oh no, they have to have a body. Speak with dead. Hmm. Okay, so that won't work. Um, I'll try, I guess, talking to the book to Sarah. Can you appear again?
The mist comes back again. There's a little gust of wind, and the ghost materializes. Um, and you can see she's crying and she appears anguished.
But I know her tongue is cut out, so it has to be yes, no questions. And I know she has unfinished business. Sarah, were you killed after you found out about this uh, summoning, this spell that Lord Vialis did?
She shrugs and points at her forehead.
What do I see?
Her forehead.
Oh, Um,
She shrugs harder.
so you don't remember dying?
She shakes her head, yes.
Did you ever get to tell Lady Yellowcrest what you knew?
She ponders that and then shrugs again.
Hmm. Do you know why you're still tied here and haven't passed on?
She points at the book.
So, on is there anything other than what you told me on the last page? Other than she was, worried, she saw this stuff, she was needing to go speak to Lady Yellowcrest.
And she drew the circle. And she drew the book.
She had plenty of time. Do you need? Oh, you need us to find the book? Or
She shrugs.
do you need us to avenge you?
She thinks about that and then nods her head once.
And you're tied to this book? Or can you
she shrugs.
roam about?
She tries to float away. When she gets about 30 feet away, she just completely disappears.
And so, do I know, specifically where in the library I am?
Do you know where you are in the library? Yes.
Floor wise, okay.
Yes.
So I'll use sending and ask Vesper to bring the others to where I am. Vesper, we have another ghost in a book. Can you bring the others to here? And then I'll tell her where I'm at.
Oh my gosh, this is a plague. They're everywhere. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care where you are in the library. So he's like, yeah, room 37F.
The one with the nice table and the chairs that don't squeak.
Yeah, I know you love that one. I had them add lavender oil to the wood polish that they use up there.
Oh, that's why it's so calming.
I start running by people. I have this stack of books so high you can't even see my head. I'm like, Rigsby, ghost books, let's go. Morn, it's calling for us. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I've heard about ghosts in shells, but being in books is ridiculous.
It happens a lot here. Watcher, hurry, ghost book,
Watcher removes her weapon and starts running towards you.
Yep. False K, whatever, I guess. This is ghost book,
How did you find out about a ghost book?
Morn, I'm still running. Stack of books.
Did you call out for Morn to go and help Morn with the ghost books just now?
No, it was just a pause for me to breathe between saying Morn called for us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
okay.
feel a little stuffed up,
misheard.
a little more nasally today.
I apologize. I was reading, so that's my fault. I misheard.
There's ghost books and there's dust books. It's just a lot.
Right. Flashback to the day before when Vesper was testing out her cloak of the bat and crash directly into a huge pile of white dandelions.
Oh shit! Nobody saw that, right?
Right. Well, that's why she's all stuffed up.
Tom, I need tissues. Where? How do I? Oh my god. Anyways,
Okay, everybody
let's
gathers
go.
together.
Avengers assemble.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna avenge her. Okay.
Yes. You all get
Wait,
together.
who?
And, you all get together, and Morn explains what he's learned so far.
Aw, make him do it.
No, we're not redoing what we just did. That's ridiculous.
Flashback to the exposition, please.
Right.
So does anybody I know a little about this Yellowcrest family from Waterdeep. There were 3 kids. They owned several shops. I know kind of where it is in the North Ward. But in reading this quickly, I do know that oh no, I wouldn't know that from reading that, I guess. Oh, I guess it would reference that. Yeah, so he did have some allies in the city, so we might want to go to Waterdeep. I think it's worthwhile to help Sarah gain her rest, her final rest. And I'll try and ask Sarah to come out again so the rest can see her.
Okay, do it. Don't tell me you're gonna do it.
No, Sarah, I've brought friends that I hope can help.
And she appears again.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Oh. We see her.
Yeah, you all see her.
She yawn like that?
She doesn't have a tongue.
Ugh.
You try talk. Rip out your tongue and try to talk.
No, Watcher.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing is not like a monster book that we have to kill.
No,
We have to help.
Well, it's her diary, and she's tied to it. But obviously, there's something that needs to get done to allow her to rest, and I think that has to do with the other book. And I'll open up the page and show Vesper. This book is what Lord Vialis had, and he was contacting this creature and show the picture of the creature, and then he used this and show her the summoning circle to summon it. Would you recognize that, Vesper?
I assume I need to roll. Or do I, Joe? Would I?
Which thing are you trying to identify?
The book, I guess, first.
Well, I could. I do have identify, if I'm not mistaken. So I could just do that if we'd prefer.
No, sorry. I meant recognize the drawing in the book of the other book.
Okay. Joe, Arcana?
Not gonna be Arcana.
Boo.
Because it's your ability to look at a picture of a book and figure out which book it is. And I think that's just intelligence.
Hmm.
I don't think there's an ability for that.
History for memory?
Sure, you can use history. A 20. So there's no title written on that book. So what I'm going to give you is that you recognize features in this drawing that will enable you to immediately identify that book if you see it in real life.
Okay.
Like you see, oh yeah, that's a little strange for a book, and that's a little unique, blah blah blah. You don't recognize it as such, but certainly if you ever do see that book, you'll, even without a title, you'll be, oh yeah, that's the book right there.
That's the book right there.
I mean, I like immediately recognize that specific book. But if I
Okay.
saw it, I'd know it.
Okay.
So now we just gotta put it in front of my face. Well, it shouldn't be hard.
No. And for the spell that was cast, this contact other plane,
Okay.
would the symbols used in the circle indicate like what plane or what specific creature you were summoning? Are there things that are like unique to it that would give us any clues?
That's something I didn't study. Give me a second to look at the spell.
Joe, I do know that like the way that every spell is written in a spell book, so theoretically, like the spell book that this would have been copied out of, it's intended to be like the reason there's a cost and a time element is that it's intended to sort of be like that wizard's code.
Yeah.
So it's like it's somewhat discoverable, but I would say like immediately face value no, but I would happily roll Arcana for it.
Yeah, let me just read the spell, but I agree with everything you're saying.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to exposition a little. Were you home when the incident to the family? I'm assuming
You
yes.
are choppy
What?
as fuck.
What?
Can't understand anything.
I heard, were you
Talk
home?
loud. Let my mic do it.
Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna yell. Wait, I guess. Is that good?
It works.
It does
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
I was asking Sarah if she was home when the incident occurred, or was she out with Lord Yellowcrest?
In answer, the person with no tongue, in answer to your compound question,
Right.
um,
I put a one finger on.
she shakes her head yes for the first part, and then switches to no when you keep talking.
See, this isn't complex. This is perfect. Not having a tongue is not holding you back.
Okay. In regard to this spell, go ahead. Both Morin and Vesper can make Arcana checks.
This for the book?
They're trying to recognize what the contact other plane was reaching for. Okay. You're definitely not going to learn the exact creature, but this this absolutely appears to be far realm stuff. Eldritch horrors.
Does anyone here know anything of the Yellow Crest family
do remember wanting to write about them in my books. I heard that they might have been part of like a cult sacrifice, but I didn't go there and investigate, so I never put it in my book. But they did say that their bodies went missing and there were no funerals.
Hmm.
It could be true, could be fake. They said possibly Yellowcrest did it himself.
So he's still alive?
He could be. He
Oh.
moved away, I think, after it all happened.
Who was sacrificed?
Everybody else.
Oh.
The wife, the kids, servants. Yeah, they named him, some city guards, possibly the nobles.
Oh. Huh. Okay. And from what I've read, I mean, it refers to one of his business associates, an elf named Farrell, Faerl, who was often there at the manor, and a half elf named Talbot.
I haven't heard of Farrell, but I have heard of Talbot. Weird things.
Well, you mean about his teeth?
That he would drink ink
Oh,
and
yeah.
and eat books
Oh.
and scrolls. And I try and like whisper it so Vesper doesn't hear.
Hmm.
Do I hear her?
Was that a deception? Trying to whisper?
Like stealth, I feel like.
Stealth, probably.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep, you hear her.
Did you say scrolls? What's going on?
I was gonna say performance, but you rolled a 2, so you definitely lose.
Yeah.
What's going on? What do you mean? Tell me more about that.
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably a lie.
Why are you hiding stuff from me?
Well, we didn't want you to, well, potentially hold something against a person when we don't know if it's truth or not. But this Talbot is described in the book as often having hit, black teeth. And according to Watcher, well, he drank ink and ate books and scrolls.
Oh my god.
The enemy of the library.
We have to kill him.
Well, maybe as a secondary mission, but I think we need to
kill him.
After we figure out what happened and hopefully give Sarah some peace. Oh, well, wow. This is, wow.
I mean, maybe he's the cult leader, so.
Yes, probably.
Oh. Okay. Vesper, would we be allowed to take this book with us, or does Sarah have to stay here in the library? Can you explain it to a higher up?
We're not supposed to do that.
Oh.
But let's. I think sometimes you need to ask forgiveness, not permission. And it'll be with me. And I am the library. So it's like it's with the library.
Yeah, and Vesper, that's definitely something you've never done before.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying you just have to.
I know you're not supposed to.
That's like one of the big rules.
A little.
Okay. Sarah, we'll try and help. And I think Vesper, maybe the way, if we have to apologize to your bosses, we're actually going to be looking for that other book as well, which is probably more valuable than this one. No offense, Sarah. So, does anyone know how long it takes to get to Waterdeep?
We would know that, right?
Yeah, I think I said 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, I guess we should get supplies if everyone's, of course, in agreement.
It really depends on if we're attacked by vicious plant things on the way.
That never happens.
Can you guys hear Tyler?
Huh?
No.
No.
Okay.
I could hear him through yours, but not his.
Carry on.
Okay.
Okay, well, is there anything else anybody wants to do or talk about before you guys leave? I'll take that as a no. Okay, back to my notes. So the first thing that happens, when you guys leave, Candlekeep, Morn, the second you walk out the front doors, the book just,
Well, Vesper had the book.
whoever had it,
Okay.
It disappears?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Oh.
We can't take it. Sorry, let's keep going. It's probably fine.
At least there wasn't an alarm on it.
No, like, I think they know. But, you know, we'll come back. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep. The next thing that happens, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you who you're traveling with. So you guys, that's right, it's here. You guys decided to travel, with a Triton named Finn Mackerel.
Mm-hmm.
He is a merchant who sells fishing gear, and he was hired to bring Debris' body to Waterdeep. And Morn had wanted to speak with Debris again, and the third day you're on the road is when the spell resets and can be used. So Morn, do you want to do that, or do you want to wait? You don't have to do it on day 3.
I think when Falsk and Morn talked, there really wasn't much more that Falsk wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Fine. On the 4th day, you reach Baldur's Gate. And so my next question is there anything that anybody wanted to get while you were in Baldur's Gate?
Me.
Ring of spell storing.
storing.
Potions, but I'm taking the dog out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I need potions too.
I think you'd be able to find a ring of spell storing. Let me open up my prices thing. I'm acting like you're serious, so I hope you are.
Yeah, I am.
You find one, and it is priced at 24,000 gold.
What? Faust,
Yes.
can you steal this?
I can't hear. I'm sorry.
Oh, I need you to steal a ring of spell storing. It's $24,000, and that just seems crazy. And I don't think we have that. But it would be really useful. And you're a rogue.
We don't have that kind of money, no.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about this in the shop?
No.
The shopkeeper right here.
You didn't come in. Don't you remember? Because you don't like stuff.
I don't like stuff. That's right. I'm outside. Good. Come back to me in like 5 minutes, and I'll definitely talk to you about coming back in the nighttime to steal that ring, maybe.
I look at Morn and I'm like pleading. Like my little eyes are so big. My little frown.
I'm definitely not even an eighth of the fast hands that Falsk is.
My little lip is quivering. I did it, but we need it. We don't have enough wizard. It's gonna be like a wizard in a ring, you know?
I kind of think, though, something that valuable is probably alarmed more than that book was.
Oh.
How much is it?
$24,000.
Well,
What? I just got back. What are you trying to buy that's 24,000 gold?
Ring of spell storing.
Ring of spell storing is 24,000 gold?
I
In this
know,
shop
man.
It is.
Bullshit.
That's,
So we were
that's
gonna steal it.
I mean, she hasn't tried to negotiate at all yet.
I go in and I cry. We just really need it.
Okay, 24,000 gold.
Yeah, no, but like, we can't do that. And now I'm just gonna cry in your shop, and I guess I will stay here for a while.
My good man.
You drive a very tough bargain. 23,500.
My good sir, are you sure you didn't add an extra zero at the end?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. You don't like the price? Find it someplace else.
I continue to cry.
She can do that for quite a while.
I'm a
Make a persuasion
gnome.
check.
Okay. Oh, not my best. Boo.
Hold on, I couldn't see the result. 13. He says, well, I would probably be willing to go further down in price, except that, well, I think this might be the only one that's available in the city. So I can go down to 20,000, but...
It's not. I've seen 4 of them already.
All right, fantastic. Go and buy one of those. Thank you.
But you said 20. Right?
Yes, 20,000. Your price only.
Okay. We'll be back. Can't just carry around that kind of money. Gotta go to the bank.
Okay, can you hear me now?
yeah.
It's delayed, but yeah.
No.
Like No, it's not delayed, or no, you can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm very delayed, it turns out.
Oh boy. Okay. Um, sir, do you have anything to help me move faster?
What?
I seem to when we're in battle, um, I I seem to get stuck and can't reach my friends where I'm needed. So I'm looking for something to help me move around faster.
Okay. Oh, free hero.
Did you have a list of items available, Joe, or are people just
No, I
asking?
told you guys that you were passing through Baldur's Gate, and if you wanted to buy something, you should tell me what you want. And nobody said anything.
I said potions of healing.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay.
I feel
Well,
like we did say lots of stuff, but
was
maybe
I
it was just like
supposed?
during the session.
I didn't know I was supposed to tell you before.
Mm,
No, it wasn't before, Carly. It was right. It's right. This is live. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
We definitely were all talking about different potions. I think there was multiple people that wanted healing potions. Um, gosh,
I wish it was the future
Dagger.
because then we have a healing potion, but okay.
bitch, do not come at me with receipts, okay? I was dying.
mm-hmm.
No, meaning we found one, didn't we? No, sorry, wrong game.
So
I thought you were talking about
yeah.
alcohol, because that's definitely a healing potion.
He has a pair of Wayfarer's boots.
How much are they?
Let me see. 1,500.
Hmm. Let me think about that for a moment. Other people can go.
I just want healing potions. I I would I would like a potion of giant size, but I don't know how much that would be.
I would like a potion of heroism, but same. The healing potions are more important.
Yeah.
Yep. So what you find in Baldur's Gate is that, for whatever reason, they are out of non-healing spells or potions. There is a dearth of potions available in Baldur's Gate, but healing potions you can get. There was something I was just trying to look up. Right. Where's that file? Sorry, guys. Well, I'm not that sorry. I wanted to be prepared for Baldur's Gate, but nobody said they wanted anything.
I'd like to buy a house in Baldur's Gate, actually.
I mean,
I
that I
mean, I
could do.
forgot we were even playing, so
Every week we are not playing, you think we're playing, and then the week we are playing.
true. True.
Okay, I found what I was looking for. Healing potions. Let's see how many regular healing potions are available. There are 9. 9 regular healing potions are available.
How much does each potion cost?
50.
Big 2. Those are just regular.
Yes. If you guys want to know about greater, I can figure that out too. Because there are.
But what about
Yes, I
magical
do.
armor?
Yeah.
There's 6 of them available. Magical armor, what are you looking for?
Anything studded leather magical?
Yeah, they have that. Find that.
Oh, inquire on the price of that, my good sir.
Just a second. It is 1,500 plus the price. Whatever studded leather normally costs.
Right. And any magical daggers or short swords and assortments here?
You would be able to find +1 of both of those, but that's it.
Okay.
+1
All right.
dagger, +1 short sword would again be 1,000 plus the price.
Okay. These are not in the same place, I'm assuming.
Not in this place, no.
But are they in the same place in which I might be able to haggle down a man because I'm buying in bulk?
The weapons, yes. What exactly are you trying to buy?
I'm really an armor upgrade and a +1 dagger. That's my real goal here.
Okay,
But I'll
that's gonna
do
be-
dagger
that's gonna
and
be-
short sword.
That would be 2 different places. The weapons are in one place, the armor's in another.
Okay, then I'm gonna definitely go for the dagger and the short sword. Then screw it. I'll go for Brooke.
Okay. You just make a persuasion check.
$22.
Yeah, he says he'll give both of them to you for 1650.
1650. I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. 1650. You got it, bub.
Let me make sure I already have those items created over here. Short sword, yes. Dagger, no. Let me add that in. Okay, +1 dagger is in there now. It can be grabbed. Okay, I know Watcher bought some potions. I know that Rigsby bought some potions. Did anybody else buy potions?
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were actually purchased. How many are left then?
I bought 2 regular
2
healing
what?
potions.
Regular?
Yeah.
I also took 2 regulars.
Of
Put
how
them
many?
in, took my money out.
That would leave 5.
And you said there were 4 greater?
6.
6.
Okay.
How much are they?
The graders?
Yeah.
Shit. My price isn't normal. Hold on. Search for the word grader. I got a big chart. 150. I think normally it's 250, I think.
Okay. And I'm sorry, how much were the regulars?
50.
Okay, I'll take 2 of each.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 of the greater.
Sure. 2 left.
Other people should probably buy them. We should probably have all of them.
Yeah, that's why I left some. I figured.
Oh, that's quite cute of you both. I have no more money, but look at my shiny new pokies.
Jesus.
I have 5 potions already, so I don't
Oh my god.
want to take any more.
All right, well, I'll take the other 2 regular and give them to Falsk. And then, I'm so sorry, how many do we have left of the greater?
2 greater left, I think you said.
There were 6 total.
I took 2, you took 2. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, so I'll take the other 2 and give them to Falsk as well.
Oh, are you trying to convince me to go out and steal that ring from you?
No.
I'll do it.
Because I'll do it.
For you?
I'll do it. For you, we can do that happen.
I mean, I really want it.
To be fair,
Let's
if
go
I
get it.
were to cast a certain spell, assuming the shop isn't warded for magic, it would make you less harder to notice, or more harder. It would make you harder to notice.
It's just a fucking bell that jingles every time I move.
A good luck stone that could probably help you too.
I look around at the group and kind of like measure everybody's tolerance for thievery. And I feel like this would be like a felony level thievery.
Ooh, sorry, can't
Yeah.
give you that luck stone.
Ah, watch
How
you
much
keep
of
your
this are we
hands
playing
clean
like
in
Baldur's
this.
Gate? Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, we're in Baldur's Gate.
Carly would, but I don't
Oh,
think Watcher
We
would.
need to go and get that.
I don't know. Kristen doesn't think that's a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm very good at thievery.
We derailed the entire session as Vesper
Yeah.
gets thrown in.
A
Yep.
heist. Yeah, we've turned this into a heist episode.
I kind of want to do it just to piss Joe off, but
It's not going to piss me off.
well, that's no fun.
Joe's
You wanna
foaming
steal
at the mouth at the idea.
No, I mean, do you want to try to steal it? Go ahead. I'm not against that. I know it's expensive. Shit.
All right.
This guy sucks.
All right,
I'm with
I
you
want to
guys.
case the place out.
Case the place out. You're going to need to be more descriptive than that. Hello?
What?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I think it
We're
died
Tyler.
again.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I had my headset off. What's up?
You said you were going to case the place out, and I said, what does that mean? And then you were just silent.
Well, it was. That's me casing it out silently. I'm looking. I'm watching.
I don't know
want to
what
wait
casing
until
it out
nightfall, and then I
means.
want to move in. Oh, I'm seeing who comes and goes. What's the regular activity? Does he have any habits? Does he go outside for a little while for a smoky smoke?
Are
Does
we
he,
gonna
got a
just sit behind his chair?
He's got guards and stuff. Man, okay.
Stuff?
So it's not a very big shop, but what's in there is pretty high value. He's got 2 guards who keep watch. A tabaxi and an Aarakocra. You can tell that they don't like each other. The shopkeep guy is just this big fat human guy. He keeps all the items locked in display cases. You don't know at this point if there's anything magical about any of it, but it appears that he has the only key. And the ring, make a fate check for me. This is going to determine where in the shop it is.
You got it.
Okay, 53.
53.
It's not in a dark corner, nor is it in the very middle of the shop. It is in not the main case, and it is off to the side, but let's say the entire shop is brightly lit. So there isn't any shadows to use to your advantage. But it's also, again, not in the middle of the shop.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
the owner have any pictures or paraphernalia on the walls that would signify his interests or hobbies outside of selling magic
Make a
items?
fate check. I don't have to make any decisions ever again. 11. Nope, not a 1. You have no idea what this guy's into. He appears to have no hobbies, no family, doesn't worship a god. And he really likes protecting his stuff from thieves.
Can I?
That's his whole personality.
Here's the thing. I might be able to turn Falsk into a version of himself that isn't seen. However, we need to figure out whether I'm assuming this conversation is not happening in the store. We're like plotting down the street.
Yes,
think
yes,
we went
Josh.
outside.
I'm not mean like you.
Wow, shots fired.
Actually, you're very nice to us with that stuff because we.
The plotting's happening in the safe house, obviously.
Right.
Well, I mean, we could have gone and checked on the house that you guys attacked the last time we came to Baldur's Gate, but I wasn't there for that.
No, you burned it down.
Yeah, what house?
We can check on it.
But we would need to figure out whether the store is warded against magic. So, for example, if someone had the invisibility spell and they walked in the door, is the spell dispelled? We would need to figure out if there's some sort of magic protecting the store.
We could do a little bit less than that and check that for sure while it's still open. Like maybe
Yeah, that's why
a light spell.
I'm looking at you, Vesper.
Yeah.
Could I sort of go to an area of the store that is not where the ring is, and then sir, I was wondering how much this item that I found is worth, just to sort of draw him away and get him to estimate for me how much Anil he would buy Anil for. Not that I'm going to sell, but just to engage him in a conversation.
Yes, I won't have that conversation. Just make a deception check.
Okay.
That might be good to do once we actually start the plan, not this second.
He's having a sincere conversation with you about it, but while he's talking to you, he doesn't really seem to look at you. He's keeping his eye on the store. So it's not distracting him at all.
So what would you think this is worth?
I mean, do you want me to role play that part? I guess I can.
I guess you just put it in chat what you would think it was worth.
You really want to know what it's worth?
Sure.
Just put it in chat. Like, okay, let me price it, I guess. I really think it is slave trade if you sell him.
Oh.
Call in the expert. Call in the expert.
Vesper, can you like ritually cast detect magic and just walk around the store and see if there's any like adjuration or any other magics protecting the store, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I will do
So-
exactly that, Joe.
So leaving the store first and
Yeah.
then doing that. Okay.
Yeah, like I will ritually cast it literally right outside the door and then walk through the door as soon as it starts.
Shit, I don't think I have this priced. What is the rarity on a figurine of wondrous power?
Well, the Silver Raven one I think is green, so uncommon.
Uncommon,
Yeah.
okay.
But then Anil has extra spells to it, so it's still an uncommon item.
Right. He would say, I would buy that from you for 1,500 gold pieces. I think.
1,500 and a ring is worth 20,000. Okay. All right.
Here's one you could put the revivify in, and anybody in the world could revive someone who died with it. The other is a bird.
I'll chuckle at that. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Poor watcher.
I mean, she's not gonna stop you, but she can't help you.
All right. Well, I guess there's nothing for me here. Thank you, sir. And I'll leave.
Okay.
Joe, did my spell work and also, detect magic in the shop, looking specifically for like things that would indicate traps or other similar protective kind of magic?
You said, you asked me two questions there, but was it the same question? You said, does your spell work? Are you talking about detect magic?
Yes, like if I cross a
Okay.
threshold of the doorway.
Yes, it continues to work.
Okay.
Let me see. Does anybody know if there's a version of an alarm spell that sets a perimeter that when you try to steal something and walk through it goes off like a convenience store alarm or whatever? You guys
Nope,
are making me look
nothing
up
like that
defenses.
exists. So
I mean, not that specific purpose, but you could homebrew something if you really wanted to.
no, it
Yeah,
doesn't
I know.
exist though.
I know that, but this is also the Forgotten Realms, and so one of the reasons why these magic items exist in the first place is because magic items are pretty plentiful in that world, even though, neither of our homebrew worlds would have this kind of stuff
Fun.
just available. The music freeze?
No. Did we look for this rig anywhere else, or this really is the only
No.
place?
Maybe my headset's just going wonky.
No, we didn't.
Hold on.
He said, the shop owner said it was the only.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just here for the chaos.
I
Yeah.
assume it's really the only
Hello?
one, but maybe not.
Hello.
Yes, Joe.
Okay, there we go.
Hola.
Yeah,
No
my
more
headset-
music.
Hello.
Yeah, I stopped.
Guten Tag.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So yeah, that's the only reason why this stuff's available in the first place. What was I in the middle of when that happened?
Magical traps.
Was somebody having me do something?
Yeah, magical traps.
Magical trap, right?
Where they at? What they doing? Where they going? Cotton Eye Joe.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say that in addition to the lock on all of the cases, there's an arcane lock on all of them as well.
Oh shit.
And Yeah, alarm only works for creatures.
Glyph of warding?
I think that works more like a landmine, doesn't it?
It's not a specific trigger in the spell, but you could definitely flavor it that way.
Okay. Let me see.
You decide what triggers the glyph. So if any item is
Perfect.
removed outside this 10 feet or
Okay.
whatever.
So here's what you see. This place has a front door and a back door. It also has 2 windows in the front flanking the door.
Mhm.
And you see that there is a glyph of warding in front of each door, but no such thing in front of the windows.
I see. Okay.
And then, the arcane lock spells. Other than that, it's a bunch of magic items.
Okay, and the arcane lock, would I know if that could be opened with the knock spell?
With the knock spell? I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
you know what both of those spells are.
And I know that it would work, right?
If it would it work? I haven't actually looked up arcane lock.
Oh, we don't need to worry
Yes,
about
it
that.
does.
Arcane lock.
Do we not need to worry about that, Fosk? Because I feel like...
No,
Okay.
No. I have that one
Knock
solved.
suppresses arcane lock for 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so I will come back to the safe house, or safe space, and tell them what I just learned. And then I'll be like, I could do the knock spell, blah, 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 but I'd have to sleep tomorrow, and then I'd have to use my special book, the Lorehold Primer, to get access to the spell, I think, so...
All right, well, here. This is what I have, and I'll pull out my 2 new shiny pokies and I'll set them down. That's not them. I just wanted everyone to see them if they wanted to pick them up. They're very nice. I'll pull out a small stone from me pocket. It is very red on the surface, and I'll explain that this is a dispelling stone. I feel relatively confident while his arcane lock may be there, I should be able to rid myself of it. I think. How strong of a spell is arcane lock, Vesper?
It is a level 2.
I feel fairly confident that this... I do not want to lose this, but this would get rid of that. So, if there's nothing guarding the windows, I should be able to sneak in at nightfall, cautiously and carefully make my way over, get rid of the arcane lock, pick my way in, make my way out. Is there a duplicate that you want to leave in there? Maybe like a rat feces or some sort of calling card that would be funny for anyone?
Oh, we're planning to do this at night. I understand now.
I'm absolutely not picking a lock that I've never messed with in front of the shop owner. That would be insanity.
If you, maybe you don't care, Finn Mackerel is leaving today. So he would be leaving without you if you stayed there. Yeah, that's fine.
What did we need him for?
He's transporting debris body to Waterdeep.
We do need this. Okay, Vesper.
Yep.
This is my promise to you. When we return, yes?
I can make you invisible for several minutes.
Yeah, but as soon as I actually use the dispelling stone, would not my invisibility drop? I'm not even picking the lock at that point.
I mean, you lose invisibility if you attack or cast a spell. I don't think using an object, that's not casting a spell.
Well, this also isn't the invisibility spell. Oh. For your purposes, Joe, it's the first item I have under loot in my character sheet.
So it doesn't work the same?
And we don't have to do this at night, then?
I think the person is just invisible. because the becoming visible part is a specific part of the invisibility spell. Invisible is a condition.
What are you asking me?
My thing is if I use that item, he should just be invisible for that period of time, no matter if he attacks or does anything.
No, read the last sentence. The last sentence.
Never mind, I'm an idiot.
You flew too close to the sun.
But that's
man.
okay. That's
Right, he's
okay,
not
because-
attacking anybody.
Because he can't attack or cast a spell. That's all.
Okay.
Rolling a red ball.
I am
Okay.
If that all checks out, I am happy to use this item.
I will once again, and Brigsby, very, very kind. I will explain one more time. This stone is incredibly valuable. However, there is a magical energy that explodes from it. That it's a 10 feet, goddamn, 10-foot radius of magical explosion that gets rid of the spell. There can't be anyone in there. Vesper.
Yeah, 20-foot diameter. It feels like somebody would notice.
Maybe
if it was only a 10.
All right, fair enough.
We will hit this place on the way home. At night, nice and quiet, and I'll get you that ring that you deserve.
All right. That's fair. I go into the tea shop that Watcher's in. I sit down dejected.
Nice weather we're having.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you sad? Do you need some money?
Yeah.
Here you go. How
How
do I
much is it?
give her?
No, you don't need to give me money.
No,
I
Watcher,
know,
we need
but
like
Watcher just
24.
does.
We need like $24,000. Also, this is a very interesting exchange. Have you decided that you think if I'm upset, you can pay me and I'll be okay?
Oh, I think I gave it to Morn. Damn it!
I denied it. I said no, I can pay for my own tea, thank you.
Vesper, money makes you happy and paper makes you happy, and I don't have any paper, so
Not having
So-
a ring makes you sad.
This is a very interesting philosophical discussion in a way because I feel like I'm teaching her the wrong lessons about life and people and happiness.
I mean,
But it is
money
true.
doesn't really make me happy, so
So you might as
That's-
well give it to me. It's
you're
true.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
To be fair,
Okay.
every time you offered Dakota money, Dakota took it without question.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
She
right.
was
We
my
gotta
first
get back on
friend,
track.
So
We gotta get back on track. We gotta.
As we're walking
let's-
away, I'll tell
let's go.
Vesper that's what casing the place looks like. So don't worry. We're going to hit this one. He'll never even see it coming. He looks like a sleepy sort.
He looks like a sleepy. Make a deception check.
Who is he trying to deceive?
You guys, because he definitely
Oh.
17.
sleepy sort.
Hmm.
I keep talking about how this guy's keeping a good lookout and watching all of his stuff like a hawk. And he looks like a sleepy guy. You don't just get to say that into existence. Yeah, you can tell Falsk's lying.
I'll raise an eyebrow. I don't say anything. I just. All right. Shall we rejoin Mr. Mackerel?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right, all of that wrapped up, I suppose. Let's see. That was Waterdeep. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
guys, before we leave Waterdeep, you remember the spa?
Yes.
Do you remember Glitter?
Yes.
She's here. She. I don't remember.
It's a he.
He said he was part of the Waterdeep Jewelers Guild, and I mean, we saved him, so
Yes, he does
My
owe us a
God, they
favor.
make rings.
maybe he owes us a ring. I don't know if we want to stop there before we go, or we go there on the way back, maybe?
Wait, he's in Waterdeep, so that's where we're going to.
Oh, I thought we were at Waterdeep.
No, we're at Baldur's Gate.
Oh, shit. Well, you know, for future reference, guys.
Watcher is not good with geography.
He's drinking too much
Money
tea.
or geography.
Carly just
Pretending.
needs to finish BG3 and then we'll be fine.
That's why I was pointing out the flaming fist to Watcher as they were walking past.
Flaming Fist are fucking useless.
Yep.
Am
All
I
right.
not that far? When is that from?
Oh, I just know that from
The game is
Other
very long.
adventures.
I can tell you unequivocally that you are not that far.
Mm.
All right. Fast forward. You guys are 4 days out from Waterdeep and have just returned the children to their parents and been given 500 gold pieces for your trouble. I actually had already put it in the party inventory, so it's there.
Excuse me. Well,
Is there anything else you want to do before continuing on?
Huh.
All right. Continuing on. Got it. Okay. You guys reach Undercliff, the town that is built right up against Waterdeep, under the cliff at the edge of the Waterdeep wall. Undercliff is the expansion of Waterdeep once the walls had been completely built. All the buildings inside the walls had been completely built up to the point where there was nowhere else to go. The town of Undercliff sprang up beside Waterdeep and then just kept growing outward. And as you approach, you see a tower, a wizard tower that Vesper recognizes. It belongs to a wizard named Yowls, Yowls, and there's a big banner hanging from the tower that says "Sail Today."
Oh my God, Yowls, it's having a sale. We should go.
oh. What does Yowls? Who is Yowls and what does he sell?
You don't know the great wizard Yowls?
Potions and scrolls.
Yeah,
Oh.
potions and scrolls. Thanks, Tom.
Okay. Sure.
Um,
Let's see what the pricing is versus Baldur's Gate.
Yep. And so as you guys enter the tower, we're going to take our break.
Oh, thank you.
All
Need to
right.
get some water.
Josh, do you need dog time?
No, I already took her out. She's laying beside me right now, so I'm good.
Okay. We'll say like 5 minutes.
Sure.
Okay. See you soon.
Okay.
No Josh, no Tyler, no Kristen yet?
Oh, I never left. I've been here.
Doesn't exempt you from having to say back.
I was looking at my phone. Sorry.
How dare you?
I didn't realize that you could scroll down. I was just looking at the top potions. I was like, oh man, there's a lot more here.
In case anybody promised Vesper they were going to buy her a scroll.
And they sure enough did.
Dave, your other item is here too.
Didn't I already do that during downtime?
I think you did.
Did he? I didn't have like another scroll. That could be a problem on my end where I didn't realize that exchange had taken place. But if that had been the case, I would have also learned the spell during downtime, if that's okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I owe you a level 2 spell.
We were gonna do silence, right?
Well, it's your spell.
Okay.
You don't have any scrolls of silence, though.
Well, if Joe's saying yes to it already taking place, then I already have it. Is what I
think it happened.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't write it down. I figured you guys would keep track of your own debts.
Well, that was like one of the two things I had during downtime.
But I'm good to go.
Nice.
Spray of cards.
What?
Yeah, that's a deck of many things spell.
Oh.
Or book of many things spell. No, not deck of many.
I will have to look at that later.
Ooh. I would love to buy this Hill Giant Strength potion.
Would ya?
I would. Are you also looking at buying the Hill Giant Strength potion?
Maybe.
Do you not have 270 gold for the Frost Giant Strength potion?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Oh, I was trying to force you off of it. I was just curious.
Yeah, I was thinking I don't want the potion of growth though. I'll do the frost giant and you can do the hill giant one.
Amazing. Watcher, if you do give me your money to buy these, I will haggle with this man to try to get a more fair price. 370 is pretty high. I'm thinking like 310.
Oh, I mean, I guess I don't understand what's a fair price. So sure.
Let's throw in the potion of heroism into that transaction too.
Didn't Vesper say something about a sale?
Yeah, he's a shrewd salesman.
These are the sale prices.
Oh, okay.
But he knows me. We could chat.
Does that mean he's going to allow us to talk him down a little bit?
Possibly. And also, oh my god, I'm so stupid, you guys. I have a spell called Distort Value.
Oh no.
We could have done all kinds of shenanigans. I've had that since the beginning. I forgot. Anyways,
Isn't
Do
that
it
when
now.
that's when you're trying to sell something?
I think it can be either. But I mean, you couldn't distort an object someone's holding and like have them all of a sudden be like, you know what?
that,
Probably.
that really is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, I think it's for stuff that
Selling,
you're
yeah.
trying to sell.
But we could have.
Mm.
Anyways,
Here's this decoupage that Watcher did, and it is a priceless work of art.
mhm.
I don't have money for priceless, unfortunately.
Mm.
I don't think I have enhance ability. That's what I was looking for.
I don't know if I have it prepared.
But I do have, oh my god, I have so many spells. It's too many.
I don't have it prepared.
Okay. Let's not worry about it then. Let's just go and ask the nice man if we can make this cheaper for us.
I'm looking to buy an item. Do you have items here as well?
Yeah, I'm not too much into the selling and buying of specific items. I more make potions and scrolls and sell those, but yeah, I do have one magic item for sale. It was given to me in trade for some other stuff, and I've just found it's not all that useful to me, but I guess I could sell it.
And he pulls out no. He pulls out I'm looking for the picture. Come on. He pulls out a ring made of dark metal with a purple gem set in it with four much smaller gems on it. And he says, this here, this should cost you 1,500 gold pieces, and it lets you cast the Misty Step spell, and not quite indefinitely, but the odds are you'll be able to use it once or twice per day.
Oh, that would definitely help me to move around. You said 1,500.
Yes.
If I buy that, would you give my friends a discount on the potions they're about to buy?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I should have let Faust do that.
Yeah.
I was literally trying to.
Yeah.
Well, speak louder. Speak louder.
Well,
He was trying to, but he kept saying, I
Ah.
will do this, I will do this. And I respond to him doing it, not saying he's going to.
People kept adding things to the list. What?
Mhm.
Like I can only do so much.
He says, I suppose I could give a bit of a discount if you're buying multiple items, but why don't you figure out what all you want, and then from there we can work out some kind of deal or agreement.
I'd like that ring. That way, when my friends get in trouble, I can get to them faster.
Of course,
Or
of
get-
course.
or
It's,
get
it's pretty
closer
much
to
what
them.
it's pretty much what it's meant for. Either that, or assassins with the stabby stabs and all that. But makes sense for someone like yourself. What are you? You a sorcerer?
No, cleric.
Oh, yeah, I should guess. Raven Queen, huh?
Oh, do I look the type?
I mean, you're wearing all black, so.
Hmm.
You also got
Okay.
that raven on your shoulder there, so that's kind of a bit of a giveaway.
Oh. I guess I should try and make myself a little less obvious.
No,
But
I mean, if you're a healer, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
hmm,
I just people are going to assume you won't revivify them, of course, but you know, Raven Queen's not against healing.
true. But yeah, I would like that item.
Yeah, you've said that 2 or 3 times now.
So
I'd love to sell it to you.
does
What else? What else do we want?
mm-hmm.
I would like to get another healing potion and a greater healing potion.
I'm gonna get a potion of heroism.
Man, I have really scared you guys. Potion of heroism. Well, I guess I can't cross that out because you're buying.
You fool.
And then Josh wants something.
One potion of advantage and one potion of speed.
Okay, rather than me crossing it out, let's write this in the chat. Hill giant strength. Frost giant strength. Ring of Misty Step. Did you look it up? Look up the item on here, Dave.
Where is it?
In the items.
Yeah.
Heroism. Potion of advantage. What was the other one, Josh?
Speed.
Potion of speed. And then we said 1 healing and 1 greater. Okay, that's the
2
list so far.
of each.
Fuck!
Oh, you don't have a mod for that to edit your message?
You can't edit your message?
Amateur.
I'm adding up the total for you, Joe.
I'm gonna add a mustache to your character.
Yes.
Yeah, anything else there you're looking for?
Right now we're at 29.25. I think if I added everything correctly.
Can we get some guidance up in this bitch?
I mean, you already rolled.
What? Tyler.
No, I'm kidding.
Tyler.
It is what it is.
You rolled. You got a 15.
Yeah, fucking go.
He says,
15.
I rolled a 16.
You think that's the total, Josh? 29.25? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. He says, you're buying an awful bunch of stuff off me, and I appreciate that, though, understand that I do pretty well for myself, and I imagine that, I will be able to sell my entire stock over the duration of this sale, but I suppose I could give you about 300 gold off of that price there, and give it to you, let's say an even 2,300.
So about 10% for everyone.
%? Okay.
Yeah, it was almost 3,000. He's giving it 300 off. So if everybody just does 10% off, it should be more than enough, I think.
Okay.
I put all of my money into the center. It's 99 gold.
Okay, that's 99. We're looking for 2,300.
Oh, I put in 1350. 1350.
I'm doing math. Hold on.
I give what I owe. What do I owe? What's left?
What did you buy?
Healing potion, greater healing potion, and hill giant strength.
So 470.
Minus 47.
Yeah. 423.
Okay. Got it.
Or 28 over here.
Did you hit the blunt too hard? Are you okay?
Right. What is happening?
I started choking.
Oh.
And I'm waiting for my throat to clear.
Bill?
Wait, how do we have 689 left over?
There's 2,300.
Did you? Is that
Hey.
before or after me and Josh?
Oh, it says before Carly and Josh. Carly, how much did you say?
She put in
423.
423. Oh.
You really both each have to pay half of what's left. And you
There you
guys are
go.
good. So 344.5 each.
Oh, I don't need to do
Correct.
423. Okay.
No.
344.5 each, Josh and Carly.
Someone paid more than their fair share then.
It was me.
No, Dave
No, it
paid
was not. It was Dave.
$13.50.
What?
No, that's my item was 1,500 minus 10%. That's 1,350.
Well, also the 10% was a little like I said, if everybody paid that much, we would end up
Oh.
having too much. So
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
then
fine.
that's fine. Yeah.
you guys just split it and let's be done.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. You're done. You leave the
I
store.
start stabbing.
I don't get to do that voice anymore. I like
You
All right. So
stabbing
now
Yao?
I want to steal the rest of it.
Okay.
Let me tell you how we're gonna do it. I'm just kidding.
You banish him, and then
Can we cut out his tongue first?
oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Be like Sarah.
they're a perfect couple.
I don't want to steal, but I would like to cut out someone's tongue.
Specifically,
Dear
Yowls.
He's gonna yowl. Let me tell you.
I'm almost ready.
That's cool.
3.
Time's passing right now.
Okay. You guys enter Waterdeep at 10:15 on I don't know Eliant 30th. The fuck that means. All right. And so let's do the Waterdeep map, everybody.
Ooh. Sorry.
Activate.
Loading Waterdeep. Wow.
Yeah, so coming from Yowls' shop, you guys are right there.
Where are we? Oh, I see. Okay.
Right middle.
Yep. By the
Okay.
trades ward.
Actually move you all the way up to the gate. And I mean there's no the gate's wide open, you just fucking walk in. You guys are inside now.
Well, we know that this Vialis was in the North Ward on Delzorn Street.
Accurate.
Should we go north and then ask where Delzorn is?
Yeah, let's do that.
So take-
Yeah, and now that we're in the right place, we could go see Glitter.
Yeah, so somebody take responsibility for moving the token, and I'll be in charge of moving time.
Quick question. Would I know where the street is?
Belzoran Street?
Yep.
Make a history check with advantage.
History. Advantage is shift, right?
Yeah.
I found it on the map, but that's Dave, not Lauren.
16.
Yeah, you know where it is.
All right, I start leading us that way because, guys,
Well-
I'm knowledgeable of this city. Don't you worry. And I throw my hood up.
Zoom out. So you can see a bunch of the north side. Right here.
Oh, very good, very good. Just where I remember it being.
Okay, you guys travel straight to Delzoran Street. All right. Pretty long walk. I'd say with the crowd and everything, it takes you 2 hours to get there.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 hours. Okay, you're on Delzoran Street.
so he had a manor and he had tanneries and other shops. Faust, do you know how to, or I don't know, how do we ask for help here without seeming like we're tourists?
Well, you all stand out like tourists. Don't worry, you're not escaping that. We just have to ask and be specific with what you're seeking. The more that you're straightforward with it, the less people are going to give a shit about you.
Well, we'd be looking for Yellowcrest Manor, or any one of Vialis's shop that he owns to question people.
Okay. Give me a second to think. I think, you know what? We probably should have listened to Watcher. Glitter would probably know exactly what we're talking about, and that would have been incredibly helpful.
Okay. It's midday, so at some point we're gonna probably have to find somebody or somewhere to sleep.
I will also note that as you guys went north, Finn Mackerel peeled off and headed toward the City of the Dead.
Oh.
Well, to answer your question, Morn, there's a place to stay just down the way. It wouldn't be hard for us to catch a night's sleep here. But we seem to have lost Finn for whatever reason.
He was bringing the body, and he tells you that he was headed to a place called Carver's Tomb Rites. I added it to the map.
I'll gesture for everyone to come closely to me so that I don't say it very quietly or very loudly. I don't want to say it very quietly. There's a number of hideouts here in the city, but Carver's is one of the Zentarum hideouts. Well, it's below it, but it's the shop that sets it up for it. That's an interesting turn of events. I did not realize he was going there. So we can ask around to anyone around us about the Yellowcrest Manor. It shouldn't be hard to find. There's also Carver's. We could investigate that a little bit. And we really should speak with Glitter. It has been a while.
So that would be in. Do they have a jeweler's ward here, or just a general market, or?
Assume anyone with precious gems is always going to be near the highfalutin leadership. Gotta buy your pricey things to woo your, politicians and shit. Probably near the castle ward, most likely.
Okay. All right.
We
So
seen
Watcher.
that Jewelers Guild on our way here. Hello.
Joe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was muted. The Jewelers Guild is on the map, and it's located on Gem Street. But you guys came in the River Gate, and you would have taken the high road up to go north, and it would not have been ever in view because it's down Gem Street.
Okay. So we don't really know where that is yet.
Well, Falsk knows where it is.
And Falsk, what, you want to go to the City of the Dead?
Well, that is where Debris's body went. The fact that the Carvers is a front for the hideout of the Zentarum group. I mean, that seems it's a little suspicious. But it also could be empty. It's oftentimes just safe house dump spots. Crash here if you're getting chased.
And Carver's is a real business as well.
So, I mean, if we need to do any debriefing of debrissing, I know where it is, but I should probably stay outside, generally. Maybe even down the street. But I would not be opposed to leading anyone there. But we should find this Yellow Crest Manor. I don't recall ever hearing of it. I want to grab a random person off the street.
Watcher is furiously writing in her journal.
Hi, friend.
I don't have any money, man.
You do now, and I put 5 silver in his hand. Yellow Crest Manor. Any idea where I'm looking?
Make a fate check. Jeez. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hasn't been called Yellow Crest Manor in a while at this point, but you're talking about Fallgarst Manor. It's on that little side street in between Whalegond and Brondars. Yeah, right over there.
Oh, I know exactly what we're talking about. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll pat him on the shoulder. We didn't meet. You remember that?
What? Hey, what? Who are you? I gotta go.
I'll shove him back out into the crowd. See, that went incredibly. I'm so good at being in this city. My goodness.
Make a perception check.
DM,
Just Falsk?
Just Falsk.
Okay.
DM, while he's rolling, how do we find the information that you sent us before?
You can do it from the main page, but it's in the journal too.
I don't see mine.
Okay.
I don't either. Okay. Oh wait, now I see it.
Oh god, I didn't do anything.
No, it wasn't there before, but now it's there.
You're a liar.
Joe,
I am not.
I would like to use Lucky and re-roll that.
I just have the ghost, the manor, and then the Yowl shop.
I have mine.
Refresh the page, maybe. Falsk, all the rest of your silver is gone.
Wait, hold on. I want to use lucky and re-roll that.
Why didn't you?
He did say
He
it.
said
I said
it.
it.
Did say.
My setup's bad, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
Why are you
need a-
picking on him while he's having
needs-
technological
He
issues?
needs a computer with a mouse. Okay, you see his hand reaching for your coin pouch and like nonchalantly just slip it away like and he walks off without acknowledging it.
It's fine. He only would have gotten 12, but I saved 12 silver for dinner. Good. It's so good to be in the city.
Is that all you've got left, Fausk?
I pull out my 2 shiny new pokers and say, yes, I've spent a lot of money on things I need.
Oh, okay.
Now, Josh, 7.
Yep, it's there now. Thank you.
Yep.
And I'll start leading everyone down to Falgar's Manor.
Okay.
He owned tanneries and shoemaking shops. So if anybody's got some worn soles or looking for some new fashionable shoes, that could perhaps be an entry point to asking some questions of people that work for him.
Wear clothes,
Oh,
so I don't
sorry.
have shoes.
Sorry, Watcher.
Is there a gate on this manor?
There's no gate, but there's a beefy door.
Great, Watcher. You might not wear clothes, but I know you can knock on doors. You wanna hit that door so they know that we're here?
Like, you want me to like try and break it down or just
no.
knock?
Oh God, just knock. No. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a little aggressive with how I described that. You're correct. I apologize.
I'll go and knock on it.
I'm going with Watcher while she knocks on it.
Watcher goes to knock on it, and she raps on the door 3 times. And the it sounds great, like somebody just did a drum kick. And a few moments later, the door opens, and let's see, standing in front of you is an older human man, short, balding. He has a warm smile and a fine mustache. You catch the scent of wine as he opens the door. And he says, "Oh, excuse me. How can I help you today?"
Are you the leader of a cult?
Whoa.
No, of course not.
Hold on. I mean, my friend is a very eager conspiracy theorist, if you will. I apologize. I just had a quick question. We were doing some research in the area about this old manor called Yellowcrest, but I see that is no more.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. The Yellowcrests were the previous owners of this property, and the Falgursts bought it from Lord Yellowcrest after the unfortunate incident with his family, of course.
Indeed. We're hoping to speak with either the former lord himself or maybe an associate, but didn't really have much information to go off of other than this very, very luxurious manor and maybe talking to your fine self.
Oh, yes, well,
The Fallgarsts have nothing to do with the Yellowcrests, of course. They just purchased the manor. I wouldn't know the first thing about where to find Lord Yellowcrest or any of his compatriots. I do know that there are various skilled laborers within the city who have their employment with him, but I wouldn't know any more than that.
Yes, and do you have any ghosts in your manor?
Oh no, we've been ghost-free the entire time the Fallgarsts have owned this home.
Good.
And so no, I haven't heard. I mean, of course there are many ghosts within the city in different capacities, but none here, I can assure you.
I would
That's
like
a
to
weird
insight
answer.
him. I want to insight the hell out of that. I don't think I believe it.
All right,
19.
dog. Josh says he'll be right back, dog. 19. He seems like he is eager to spill the tea, and
Oh.
looking at his cravat, you see that he has already spilled the wine.
Are you all right?
Oh yes, of course. The Mr. and Mrs. are out and about town and won't be back until late tonight, and so I've been doing my daily inspection of the wine cellar.
He's having a good time.
Did he? I lean close to water. Did he say daily inspection of the wine cellar?
He's having a good time all the time.
Oh, all right. Well, friend, appreciate your candor and time. Do make sure you do the once over before they get back, just in case.
Absolutely. You know, the details were never made public, but rumor holds that Lady Maria and her children and all 4 of their servants were stabbed to death and had their tongues removed. Can you believe it?
No. Oh my. Tongues, you
Yes,
say?
quite
Horrifying.
horrific. Quite horrific. Yes.
Was it all in a particular room or just in general? If you know.
Oh, well, as I said, nobody knows, but I am assuming that they were slain all throughout the premises.
Indeed.
Yes, the only survivor was Lord Vialis himself, allegedly away from the city that day.
Did they find the bodies? I heard they never found them.
Oh, no, they found the bodies, yes.
Oh. And they had funerals?
Oh, I suppose, yeah. I mean, nothing to do with me. I wouldn't go to such a funeral. I didn't know the family, so I assume.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Quite the bit of gossip there.
Oh yes, and shortly afterward, Lord Vialis sold the property to the Fallgarsts and sold all of his family's possessions and moved to some small village in the countryside.
You don't. A lord moving to the countryside. That's quite odd, no?
His family was murdered. You don't tend to stay in the house after that.
I guess that is reasonable. Anything fun going on in the city currently that we should know about, or is this more of just a?
Oh, every day there's some festival or another. Of course, yes. There's plenty of excitement.
Well, thank you very much for your time. This has actually been one of the best parts of being back in the city. You have a great rest of your day drinking, okay?
I would do nothing of the sort while I'm on duty. He gives you a wink.
This is my new favorite friend. I don't want to leave. This guy's great.
All right, well, you all have a nice day, and it was a pleasure meeting you. My name is Arnulf.
Arnulf.
Thank you very much, Arnulf. This is Seer, and I am Truth.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Remember, Arnulf, it's like Arnold, but I'm not old. I'm an oaf.
Oh, quite indeed.
Stay away from that cult.
All right, thank you.
See you
Closes
later.
the door.
I love that you just yell
Wanders
about
back
a
into the
cult
house.
in the middle of the street.
I never said I was good at hunting down conspiracy theories.
Or interrogations.
Or money.
Faust, not too far from here is Imar Street. Sarah was in a relationship with a squire named Vecken.
Oh, okay.
And he lived not too far from here. He might have been more attentive to what happened, because it sounds like it wasn't just Sarah, it was others. So he might know more than your new friend.
No, my new friend is two sheets to the wind right now. He probably doesn't know too much. But yes, if they're still local, what was the street again? I'm not sure I recall it.
Immar, Immar.
Can you ping it on the map, Dave?
I did.
Yeah, it's north of Falgarst. You don't recognize the street name, Faust.
I don't know, man. But I've got a great way of handling these things, and I reach out to a passerby.
Do you need some more silver?
Nope, doing good. Hi, friend. How are you today?
I'm actually quite in a hurry. How can I help you?
Here is 5 gold for your trouble, and Imar Street. Where am I going?
Where did you get 5 gold?
I didn't give. What? I
You
luckied my way out of it.
I thought you had 12 silver left.
Right.
Oh, I'm at silver. I apologize. You're right. I'm not trying to break the bank over here. That doesn't exist. I'm at silver. My V.
He snatches the coins from your hand, and he says, "Turn left past the next 2 intersections, and then turn right twice. Thank you. Bye."
All right, bye. Thank you very much. We didn't meet. All right, so we're going left and then right, so should be easy.
So yeah, you guys move over there.
This being back in the city is so much fun. Everyone knows things if you need to know them. They just know the stuff.
You just gotta be direct.
Yeah, and they love money, so they don't particularly care why you want to know. It's very easy.
I mean, my money conversion is that 5 silver is $150. So
what?
You can't equate it 1-to-1 because the economies differ.
You can if you believe you can.
Yeah, money's made up anyway.
But that doesn't make it true.
Well, it makes it true if you're God.
It's as true as I need it to be.
All right, well,
To be fair,
night.
GMs are not gods. They are literally above gods.
Right.
Faust, do you need some more money?
Oh no, I've got at least one more picking a person off the street and asking them a question's worth. Let's wait to transfer any kind of money between hands till I am actually physically out. That way it can't be stolen, and I'll wink at him.
For the record, Baldur's Gate and now Waterdeep are easily the biggest places Rigsby has ever been in his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks pretty uncomfortable, and his nose is just twitching the entire time due to how bad the air smells.
You know, I don't know why I have another map here, a different size one. Well, let's switch to this one.
Oh no, we're lost.
Every little square.
Whoa.
Every little square is 30 feet, and every big square is 300.
This would be really useful in like a chase scene.
Yeah, isn't this is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is this just another option they give you?
In the module, they don't have a map for Waterdeep at all. So both of these were me making it work. The nice thing is my big map, where the places I've labeled, that's actually where they are, like, canonically. Like, that's where the Jewelers Guild is. That's where, like,
Yeah, I figured.
Tomb Rights is canonically in the city. Like, all that stuff. I was just labeling stuff on that map that wasn't labeled. But yeah, you guys are where you were on Inmar Street now. Inmar Street.
So he was a squire. I don't know if that helps us to find him, but he supposedly lived on this street. His name was Veckin.
Okay. Oh, that is Squire Veckin, and this is several years removed. Okay, cool. And
Dated Sarah.
I reach out and I grab a random person again.
Okay. Oh, man, I just had something I was gonna say again and I forgot it again. Shit. Okay, go ahead. You grab a random person.
Howdy, bub. How you doing today? Just a quick question, and you'll be on your way. I pull out 5
I'm not in a
silver.
hurry. I'd love to talk to you. Have you ever tried shining your shoes after walking through a really muddy area? It's difficult, isn't it? Well, I'm here to tell you today that you don't have to deal with that anymore with Dr. Sasquatch's shoe shine sauce.
No, thank you. Oh,
It's only 5 copper pieces for a bottle, or you can get 2 for 8.
here's 1 silver piece. Be on your way.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take 2.
Here's your bottles. Yeah, you have a nice day now, and thank you for the tip.
Yeah, of course. You too. And I grab the
Dr.
next person.
Sasquatch's shoe shining sauce. Dr. Sasquatch's shoe shining sauce. And then he continues on his way.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen every time. It does happen sometimes, though. You gotta really pick them out a little bit better. Usually the ones moving really quickly. I like this guy right here.
Let's make a fate check.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm rolling banging on these.
Yes. How can I help you? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, I noticed. Here, 5 silver. Really appreciate your time here.
He looks at it with disgust.
Oh. Are we... I'm looking for a squire, maybe a knight now.
Looking for... I mean, there's a lot of people that have retired here to Waterdeep, and if you're looking for a fighter, you're better off at a tavern than just grabbing people in the street.
He used to live in this area. That's why we're specifically here. What was his name, Morn?
Veckin.
Veckin.
Oh, yep, that's me.
No shit.
Yeah, Sir Veckin of the Broken Horn. How can I help you?
Oh, holy crap! This is I love being back in the city. This is really unfortunate. I was going to prepare this much better, but now. Do you remember?
Kill me? Did I do something?
No, but it is about killing. Unfortunately, do you recall maybe someone you might have had feelings for, Sarah?
His eyes get serious. Yeah, what about her?
Well, I don't really have a good way of saying this, and I have been telling everyone since we've got here, you just be direct with people. She's currently a ghost.
What?
And trapped in this book, maybe. Hard to tell, but the book is back at Candlekeep now. We're investigating her death and trying to set her at ease. This is a stroke of luck that we've come across you, though. You
Hey,
probably
I'm gonna need some more details on top of that. I mean, you're just throwing this at me. You're saying that Sarah's a ghost
Yes.
in a book. What
I
book?
think
What book? What book are you talking about?
her journal, the one that she was learning to write in and then
Her
turned into
journal.
her. Yes, she did have a journal.
That's Sir Veckin.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Who killed her?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Unfortunately, unless you already know this, when she died, they cut out her tongue, so she's not really talking a lot. She's just giving us general uhs. But we have some information.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they never caught anybody, and I always wanted to catch whoever had killed her, and it just never happened. And so I took to adventuring and did it for a few years, and now I've retired back here. But I would absolutely love to solve this.
Insight check.
Yeah, he is burning. He's doing everything he can to not strangle Felsk to talk faster.
I give him all of the information we have regarding the Lord of Yellow Crest, the incident that occurred, and what we are looking for right now, so that we can figure this out. Specifically, what, oh God, what was his name? Not Ralph. Fuck.
Arnulf?
Arnulf, right? Yeah. Arnulf told us about him leaving and moving to a village out in the middle of nowhere.
As you talk, he brings you back to his house and into a sitting room where he serves all of you with tea. And in this room, there is a fireplace, and hanging above it is a helmet with two horns affixed to it, but one of them has been shattered on this helmet. And as you explain the whole thing to him, like, he tears up a little bit. Like, he's very upset about this. And he says, well, I can add a little bit to the story. I don't know that I can be all that much more helpful beyond this. So the remains of Sarah and the other servants were interred in the City of the Dead. They had funerals for Lady Maria and the children, but I know that in fact they weren't buried in Waterdeep. Lord Vialis was moving to some village, I suppose nearby, and he told everybody he wanted them interred near his new home so that, he could visit their grave sites, because he didn't plan to ever return to Waterdeep.
Do you know where his businesses are in the city? Does he still maintain the businesses here?
Oh, they still exist. I would assume they still send him the money. But he has people managing all of that for him.
Right, but if they're sending him the money, they know where to send it to.
I agree.
Okay. Which one would be the, I guess, wealthiest or most affluent shop that would be sending him the most amount of money?
Yeah, he can point that out for you.
Okay.
obviously that's a lead, and so I'm prepared for the stores, but I don't have specific stores.
Okay. So we will go to that one.
But he can explain that to you.
Right.
He says, I'm gonna need to think about this a little bit more and see if there's anything else that I can think of that would be helpful to you, because if there's a way to get to the bottom of this now, especially if it would put Sarah's spirit at rest, then I want to be involved with that.
Well, I again do want to apologize. That was quite blunt and forward of me. I didn't expect to come across yourself in the street, just plucking people and asking questions. Stroke of luck, somewhat rude on my part. So, thank you for taking it in
You're
stride.
in Waterdeep. You know, people aren't polite in the street. It's fine.
Do you still want the 5 silver, or
No.
I have 7
I'm a former
silver.
adventurer. I have retired on lots of money.
Yeah, can't you see he's fancy?
I can, but you know, sometimes.
Is there anything else you want to know?
You happen to know a wizard named Gale?
No, I've never heard of him.
Shame.
Faust, we also need to find Glimmer while we're here in his
Glitter.
shop.
Glitter.
Glitter. Glimmer. Glitter.
Whatever.
Shiny things.
Do you know where the Waterdeep Jewelers Guild is, approximately?
You guys already know exactly where it is.
Oh.
I know exactly where it is now. Never mind.
The thing I keep forgetting to say is that Dave never explained how he knew about Vecin in the first place. That's what I kept forgetting to point out.
Know how I knew my stuff.
Sarah's journal.
He just all of
Made
a
it
sudden
up.
started talking about how oh yeah, she used to date a guy named Vecin. It just had never come up.
I thought he was still reading the book, but no, the book's back at Candlekeep.
It was one of the things that he had read when he was going through the journal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were haunted for a moment. Oh, okay. Oof. That would have been fun.
Where did you get these teacups? They're I love them. They're very fancy.
Samuel Thistlewith's tea and stuff.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Faust, do you know a good inn to stay in tonight?
Yeah, we head south from here. We'll run into the Shield Maiden, but it's a nice place, and it's kind of on the way towards the Carvers. If we want to go and inspect the burial site of the servants. If they even marked those graves. Good sir, did they mark the graves? Do you know?
Yes, they were servants. They weren't rats.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've been in there once. It was very dark. I didn't really stop to read anything. I didn't actually know how it worked, so I appreciate
I'm
you.
sure there's a bunch of graves that have been there long enough that the words have worn away. But yes, of course, they put their names on the tombstones.
Oh, good.
Sarah didn't have a last name. So she took on Lady Gallowcrest's maiden name. So her gravestone would be listed under Sarah Cortland.
Sarah Cortland.
Cortland.
Rigsby's brow kind of furrows at that.
Okay, well, I'll be here if you have any other questions. If you want to follow up with me on something, I'd be happy to assist, as I said, and I will think more to see. I keep forgetting his voice. I will think more to see
if I have any other information that I can offer.
Do you want us to do you want us to come back here in the morning?
Sure. That
To
sounds
coordinate. Okay. All right. Well, again, our apologies for bringing you this type of news in the way that we did, but we hope that we can finally help Sarah to find peace.
As we're walking out, I'll ask Rigsby. You know, your ear twitches sometimes whenever you have this like moment of either you heard something that was weird or you thought was interesting. What was that for?
That name that he mentioned, Portland. Not really sure where I remember hearing it. Might have been one of Watcher's usual rants or something. But that name is familiar. I think it's a armor company. They make arms and weapons and things. It was a wealthy family from what I remember.
Well, she was the one that brought the money to the household. He didn't have much to start, as I recall. But it was mostly inherited wealth on her side.
And then Rigsby reaches his little paw up and scratches at the back of his head. Yeah, they were wealthy, but as far as I remember, also that family died under mysterious circumstances.
The cult got him.
Oh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Also, we got to stop at this tea place.
Do you want me to find out where it is?
No. I think that's like last on the list. I'm just telling you guys we're not leaving here until I get one of those cups.
Oh, okay. You see False put his hand back down, getting ready to pluck someone next to him.
He's like he's reaching out to grab a guy.
And instead grabs a child.
I mean, I'm like 6'7" or 6'8". I don't remember which one I picked. Like I'm at least
6'7".
I'm
You're
slightly
very tall.
intimidating. Yeah, I can
You're
pluck
taller
someone.
than Watcher.
I never imagined him being that
Oh,
tall. Why?
he is huge.
And
Yeah.
He's really tall, but he's
Is rail
glass
thin.
cannon, baby.
yeah. He's a glass cannon.
God.
He's literally shaped like a cannon.
Wait. That makes the comparison even funnier, because it takes like 3 Rigsbys to get up to your height, but I
Yeah.
have 3 times your hit points.
Yep.
Haven't you ever heard that tall people die sooner than short people?
Yeah, because they can get hit by lightning first.
Thank you, Watcher. That is a very poignant thing to point out.
I mean, we tall people, we gotta stick together.
We high five.
So do we want to go to one of his shops first, or do we want to go
I-
see Glitter?
Well, you're gonna decide that next time because
Ah.
you're not going to any other locations tonight. But you guys are welcome to continue talking out whatever you want to talk out. But I'm done with scenes for the night.
So we need to find an inn.
I know
stay
where
at.
one is. That's an easy one. We're going to the Sword Maiden, not Shield Maiden. Sorry.
I really wanted to ask Dude if we could stay at his house, but
I definitely preferred shield maidens to sword maidens.
The Sword Maidens will protect you.
Never mind.
they both would.
I've decided that I'm going to put the tea shop on Quaff Alley. Does that sound like a good alley for this?
Oh yeah.
Waff.
I was trying to find a street name that fit. Quaff means to drink quickly, right?
Quaff, yes.
Yeah, there we go. It's on Quaff Alley. It's in Quaff Alley. That's where Samuel Thistlewith's tea and stuff is located.
No, wait, am I thinking wrong? Quaff
I never
is
heard that word before. Quaff, like Q-U-A-F?
yes, QUAFF.
It says
Are-
drink
Yeah.
something,
The
especially an
other-
Harder, yeah,
alcoholic drink.
exactly.
Right.
I'm a
The-
genius. I
Right.
get inspiration.
Are
But
you
there
sure
is-
you didn't want to put it on Stab Sailor Alley? Because that one really vibes with me.
I'm pretty sure that was one of those like ACT words that you have to learn to like for.
That's probably why I don't know what it is.
There's the other quaff too, COIF, which is hair.
Boy, that's a hat, isn't it?
No, it's
Oh, it's
your. I think your hair. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody take a fate token for the end of the session.
Yeah. Is there a reason why there's like a blue border around my character sheet? Did I miss that?
You missed that.
Yeah, Dave figured out that it's because you've accidentally highlighted your whole sheet.
What?
Tyler figured that out.
Whatever.
Oh.
Thank you. I do appreciate being correct all the time.
It actually happens for me too. Like if I'm on the home screen and I just zoom all the way out, that turns blue.
Well, yeah, it's my character sheet and my home sheet, or
Yeah,
the home page.
I'm thinking it's got to be a disconnect between the newest version of Foundry and the Pop Out app.
It doesn't bother me.
I think that the next one they're coming out with is going to be able to do that on its own, so we won't need Pop Out anymore. So it may be fixed very soon. But okay, guys. Well, I think we'll call it there for the night. Are you intrigued?
Yes.
Yeah, I love a murder mystery.
Yeah, this is in a lot of ways like the first actual mystery in this book.
I was
Right?
definitely thinking that. I was like, "Ooh, Candlekeep mysteries. We're really here now."
Yeah, and there hasn't been like any mysteries yet. Like in the last one, it was kind of just like just go in a straight line until you get there. You know, and that's kind of been the same thing with all of them. I guess the one with the
Dakota died.
Was Shimshine really a mystery though?
Shimshine was lit. I loved it. I don't care what it was.
Me too.
It was.
Me
Wasn't it
too.
great? But I'm talking about the one with the mine, with the mines, the
Oh,
creatures
yeah.
that were causing bad dreams. That one was a mystery. That one was a mystery.
Book of the Raven.
I really wanted to make a Ghostbuster joke when we met the ghost and just say, why don't we just kill the ghost? But then I didn't get a chance, so I was really
So my other party, the one character that has a bag of holding for a mouth, he
For a what?
He's a pelican, Aarakocra, and he did a bunch of favors for a god, and so his reward was that there's a portion of his like mouth that is actually a gateway to a bag of holding, and so
I like it.
he stores all of his stuff in his mouth. Well, he has this stone that whenever they kill a powerful undead, if he chooses to try to absorb some of its power, he's got to make a bunch of saving throws. He might die depending on how he does. He might gain power depending on how he does. But like it basically comes out of his mouth like a Ghostbusters beam to grab the spirit of the undead and suck it into his mouth. And all the visualization of that was great.
Very dramatic.
That's adorable.
And the one guy's like he's doing these rounds of saves, and at one point the one guy comes up, he goes, "Well, I want to slap him on the back really hard because I think he's choking." I'm like, what? So I was like, well, this round you have to make your saves at disadvantage because someone's pounding you on the back. Oh my god! So he rolls with disadvantage. He rolls a natural 1 on the second die, of course. And but luckily they have a halfling in their party that has the feat that lets them give the luck to other people.
Yeah.
So he got to re-roll that, and he ended up succeeding.
Say, what
on
is
the
this,
check.
like jaw just explode.
But I mean, there is a thing on there. If he fails a certain amount, he does just outright die, and he's the healer. So, yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of bags of holding, can someone remind me? Does this group have a bag of holding? Do we have a bag of holding?
Yeah. Dakota threw it to somebody.
No, Dakota's went away. We had to have gotten them.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
You did get them.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did.
I think
because
Ves-
I think I'm like 10 pounds away from my carrying capacity.
Carrying capacity.
I thought Vesper had it.
Because I'm a weak ass little rabbit.
Well, I mean, I think we should treat the party inventory like the bag of holding. Honestly,
That's what I mean, technically the bag of holding is in the party inventory, and so I felt like that signified that it was not my problem or responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, if I were you guys, I would just figure out who's carrying the bag of holding.
It's always Dave.
And then literally whatever's supposed to be in it, put it in the party inventory. That's what's in the bag.
Dave is the only fully responsible D&D adult in our group.
Dakota, but not anymore. I
Trust
will
Dave.
update my inventory next time.
Okay, so next time we play, we will continue the mystery. This story will definitely take one more session. It'll probably take 2 full sessions, and I imagine the 3rd session from now at the beginning would be the level up to level
8.
So that's it. Everybody have a good night.
Good night, you guys. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Everybody feel better.
Thanks.
Everybody was being a Rory. Da, 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 da. Puppy story. Da, 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 da.